Good morning. We're in Stockholm. I arrived last night from Switzerland. Oh, and I'm so tired. I still feel like I'm really, really puffy because I slept a lot. So I'm here to run the Stockholm Half Marathon, which is tomorrow. And I didn't know, but it's going to be an afternoon race, which I'm not a fan of, to be honest. I prefer the morning races. But yeah, it feels really nice to be back in Stockholm. I actually moved here in 2018 when I used to be a primary school teacher, and I lived here for like a year and a half, and I haven't been back since. I also arrived yesterday thinking that I haven't actually really thought about my life in Stockholm, like that time that I lived here, and now being back, it feels really nostalgic and I don't know, like so familiar. I'm just like walking down the street and all these little cafes and restaurants, and everything just looks really familiar. And it's nice. It's a nice feeling. Oh my god, that is the apartment building I lived in. Crazy. Wow. I also remember the store. I think there was also a really nice Indian restaurant here. Yeah, there is. Oh my god, I used to come to this Indian restaurant all the time. It was so good. If you are ever in Stockholm, this one, Indira, I can recommend. It's so weird. So that apartment building was the building I was living in just before I moved to Berlin. I'm back home now. Phil is making us some lunch, and I want to spend some time doing some work, and then we're going to go pick up our bibs for our half marathon. I think we'll actually run there to do a little shakeout run. Um, I just can't believe how nice the weather is. It's so hot, and I did not come well prepared, but it is what it is. So Phil and I went for an afternoon run to pick up our bibs. Our bibs have been secured, and we had a little fika, finished off some work, and now we're going to go for a little bike ride to have a little swim because the weather is so nice, and then get some pizza because we got to keep carb loading for tomorrow's race. I've never been on an e-bike. Is it cold? No? But is it because you're Swedish? You don't think it's cold? Oh, it's fresh. That was so nice. Good. So nice. Couch life is the good life. So I'm gonna go to bed. The race tomorrow is an afternoon race, which I thought was weird at first, but actually now I'm so glad that I can have a sleep in, start the morning slow, and yeah, then I'm not gonna race, I'm just going to have a good time, because actually next week I'm running another race, and I think I want to try and push in that race because the course is much nicer, and I'll also be going with my running club, so I think I'll be feeling the vibes. But yeah, I'm still looking forward to the run tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. But now it's time for bed. I'm so tired, but happy. See you tomorrow. And then before we went in, we are ready ahead of schedule. I've packed my bag, I got my outfit on. I just need to put the number on, but I'm going to do that when I get there. We're actually going to walk down. It's like a 40-minute walk, and I think it'll be quite a nice little warm up the legs walk. Yeah, and then we're going to run 21k. No, it just feels very, very relaxed today. Got to sleep in, had a late breakfast, just chilling. It looks hot outside, but I think it's gonna be fun. We did it! Oh my god, that was so hilly. Wow, I did not expect it to be that hilly. And yeah, no, I felt really good for the first 7 kilometers. And then I started to get a stitch around 15 kilometers. And yeah, it was hard for the last bit, to be honest. But it's done, and I'm just really grateful that I crossed the line with no injuries, still feeling good, and it's done. Good morning. It is the day after the race. My legs feel fine, actually. I mean, they also felt fine after the race, which surprises me because I always remember after my first half marathon, I could barely walk, and yeah, now I know like 21k is definitely challenging, but yeah, my legs feel fine. Yesterday after the race, I felt a bit nauseous. Yesterday after the race, I felt a bit nauseous, but I think I usually have that from the gels because I took 2 gels. And then we went out, and as soon as I had some food, like I felt fine. So I went out yesterday with Phil and his friends, had a couple of beers, and like I usually don't drink, so I was really suffering. So yesterday after the race, I was feeling a little bit nauseous, but I usually have that if I take a bit of, but sometimes I have that from the gels, and I took 2 yesterday. But yeah, then afterwards, but then we got some food, and as soon as I had some food, I felt fine. Phil Phil and I, we went out for dinner, and then we met up with his friends, had a couple of beers, and then they went to a party, and I came home. The couch was calling. I was so ready to sleep. And now today is my last day in Stockholm. I fly to Berlin this evening, which I'm really looking forward to. So if you watched my last vlog, I was in Zurich and I came straight to Stockholm. I'm just craving my own bed. I want to do my washing. Like everything that I have just smells and is sweaty and is wet. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to going home tonight. Yeah, now I'm going to spend the morning in the city, going to catch up with some friends. And then I think around 5 I will head to the airport. But yeah, it was an intense week. Now for the next week, I have to focus on recovery because next weekend we're going to Copenhagen to run another half marathon. Yeah, it's probably silly that I'm doing that, but there was a free bib from my running club, and my whole running club is going, and it just sounds so cute, like a little school trip. I definitely got FOMO, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go, and I will see how I feel. Like if I feel up to racing, I'm gonna race. If not, I'm just gonna take it easy and just have fun and be there for the experience. Because I've also never done that. I've never, yeah, been on like a running trip with a running crew. It's been really strange but nice to be back in Stockholm. I don't think I would move back to live here. Um, but yeah, it's not exactly nostalgia, but yeah, it's like it was a strange feeling, like walking around the neighborhoods that I, once walked every day, and kind of remembering a version of myself that was here. Somehow it kind of feels like, I don't know, like a closing of a chapter. I'm happy that I came. It was a tough run. It wasn't my favorite route, to be honest. It was very, very hilly. I really do not remember Stockholm being this hilly. I thought Stockholm was flat, but yeah, it was very hilly. But yeah, the weather was super nice. It was really nice to hang out with old friends. And yeah, that's Stockholm. Thanks for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you for the next video.